True compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs restructuring. How does this saying by Martin Luther King relate to entrepreneurship? We should first understand that an entrepreneur is a person who starts a business. The word entrepreneur comes from French, and it means someone who endorses something. An entrepreneur's characteristics are similar to those of a leader. An entrepreneur should be disciplined, confident, open-minded, self-started, competitive, creative, determined, and passionate. He or she should also have strong communication skills as well as a strong work ethic. All of these features build up an entrepreneur. It takes passion, determination, long-term goals, and dreams to be an entrepreneur, but also to be capable of resolution and to fall 1,000 times and get up 3,000. One must be able to work in a team and have leadership skills. They should be able to see a problem and immediately think of a solution. But there is one more quality that characterizes them: being a risk taker. There are many risks involved in becoming an entrepreneur, but one must face them in order to succeed, or at least learn from these risks. Some of the risks may be not being able to interpret the problem efficiently, propose solutions that are not adapted to the working population, not taking into account the views of the stakeholders to resolve the problem, or not being able to work in a team, amongst others. This risk could lead to failure, but you cannot be sure unless you try. Entrepreneurs by nature have to be adapted to the context. They cannot be rigid. They must be flexible and have great listening skills. And conciliation. An example of business entrepreneur could be Steve Jobs from Apple or Henry Ford from Ford. Both of them, by reinventing products, they triggered a wave of changes. Okay, so how does the quote by Martin Luther King relate to entrepreneurs? Well, it might not be actually related to business entrepreneurs, but it could be related to social entrepreneurs. A social entrepreneur is an individual with an innovative solution to society's most pressing social problems. They find out what is not working and solve the problem by changing the system, spreading the solution, and persuading societies to take new leaps. Why is it called a social entrepreneur? As normal entrepreneurs change the face of business, social entrepreneurs act as the change agents for society. They improve systems and invent solutions for a better civilization. A social entrepreneur comes up with a solution for a local problem and then implements it on a larger scale. A social entrepreneur should be creative, committed to his or her vision, and willing to spend years creating its project until it is achieved. Social entrepreneurs are in general powerful role models. Unlike a business entrepreneur whose goal would be to maximize profits, a social entrepreneur's goal is to change the world by creating solutions to a worldwide problem. In 1978, Bill Drayton decided to start an organization that would help social entrepreneurs. He had this idea in his head for 15 years. This is an example of a committed social entrepreneur, because after 15 years of thinking and planning that idea, he took it to the next level and started it. This organization, called Ashoka, is still working, and it has offices all over the world. Now, as well as this man could succeed in his purpose, there are many entrepreneurs, social or business, that are not capable of succeeding with their enterprises. But this does not mean that one has to give up. To conclude, I would like to state that men and women make mistakes in the course of their life, but they learn from them. Failure is a part of nature that humans have to deal with. So there is no reason to be afraid of it. Men and women have to overcome the fear of failure and understand that, in the end, failure leaves a greater teaching than success. As Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thank you very much.